What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Wars. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. We're back for another weekly recap on all the trades we took in SPY. I'm going to be walking you through all of our setups, our strategies, our indicators, everything step by step for the week. We had a 9-day winning streak in total in the last 2 weeks, and unfortunately on Friday, that winning streak came to an end, but we're looking to start another one right bright and early on Monday morning. So if you're ready, my friends, let's step into the war zone. So first and foremost, who do we have in the building? Let's do some shout outs and we'll get right into it. Trader, what's going on? Sean, welcome to the Trading Wars Army, brother. Appreciate you. Todd, Trading Wars Army. Brady, Alicia, Trading Wars Army. Briggs, Trading Wars Army. Terry, Ramon, Trading Wars Army. AV, Dr. DJ Villa, Collecto, Nandy, what's going on? All right, good to see you guys. All right, I have a few announcements at the end, but let's get right into it. So boom, I'm going to hit the replay. So we're starting off with Monday. All right. So first thing we're going to do here, guys, is I'm going to draw the previous day's high like so, and the previous day's low. All right. So we have a high and a low like this. So what you'll see this week, my friends, is the trigger trades worked extremely well. And, you know, the trigger trades are probably the most simple version of trading that you can do because you're just trading off of levels. You have a long level and a short level, and just playing off that level, guys, you're able to just look for quick plays. You're looking for when it breaks this line, is it going to make a move or not? And it's really a simple way to trade. And another reason it's such a great tool in trading is because you can automate those trades. And by automating those trades, what you allow yourself is the ability to trade without having to sit at your desk all day long. Okay, so let's go ahead and let me mark up the chart. So here was Monday. So I'm going to go into the trigger plays, and I'm going to go here to the 15th. Okay, so our long entry was 426.59. So I'll go ahead and mark that up for you guys right here. 426.59 right there. Go ahead and make this green. All right. So the trigger, essentially what it's saying here is as soon as I break this line, as soon as I pierce this line, I want to go long. Okay. And only when it breaks it. So not when it's below, not when it's above. I need it to touch the line and in order for my trade to be executed. And that's very important because I want to see momentum. I want to see us actually touch and break the line and actually make a move. Okay, so let's start off. First candle comes in right here, guys. So you could see we're clearly below the line. And notice that we're inside of the previous day's range. So here's the range. We're inside of that. And I'm expecting there to be a little bit of back and forth action whenever we have an inside open. I'm not expecting it to just go vertically up or vertically down. And the reason is because no one is really in danger with a gap like this. You know, the bulls, they made a lot of money already. This is not, you know, the end of the world for them. And the bears, this is great. But, you know, we're not gapping up or we're not gapping below the range. So those are things that I look at for right at the open. Those are things that are really important to me. Okay, so first thing comes in here, guys. Let's go through it. So we sat on our hands a little bit here. We came up with this Ragnarok pattern. Okay, so this is one of my rare Trading Wars patterns. The Ragnarok is an inside, outside, inside. So when we have these three candlesticks, you'll see the blue and the yellow. And this was actually our first entry, broke right above that high and squeezed. And then from there, guys, you could see we got filled on the trigger. So here we go, guys. The green line, there's our trigger. So if you want to scalp it, you literally, what you can do, here's the previous high, previous day's high. You can just draw a line in the middle of that range. That will be your first target. And then you go ahead and put the stop loss to break even. So that's for the scalpers. If you just want to take that in and out, that's how you do it. So you just take that fill halfway through, next target here, get the stop loss to break even. So you have, you know, this is what you want to see with a strong trigger. Or from there, guys, what you can do is we have stop losses as well that are planned. So you can see the stop is 424.85. So I'll show you that one as well. 424.85, which was all the way down here. So we had, you know, you can use a stop for protection. So you could see we had a pretty wide stop to protect us. And if you honored your stop, guys, you see here how we broke and we touched the previous day's high. So that's why I'm saying you always want to make sure you scale out here, okay? Middle, and then at the previous day's high. And if you want to play for a bigger trade, then you leave your stop loss right? You can leave it. Sometimes you're going to have to sit through this, right? You're going to have to sit through some chop like this. But from there, my friends, a lot of the times you can get this squeeze, okay? So it depends on how you want to play them. And then in the Discord, I call out how I'm playing them. You can go for a home run, or you can go for just a simple scalp. It depends on, you know, what you're comfortable with, how you want to play it. All right. So let me go ahead and show you. So this was the 15th. We're live, long trigger 426.59. So you can see our long trigger got filled right there. Let's go. And I said I covered some at yesterday's high, 427.21. So that was at 10 o'clock. All right. So that was a nice little trigger right off the bat. So does that make sense, guys? Do you guys understand the long trigger? Does that make sense? Hit me with a 1. Okay. So this would be a great visualization of how you could scalp it. And this right here is if you're playing for the bigger picture, you need to have a wider stop like this as well. And these plays can be used for swing trades also. Okay. All right. So we had that push up here. And then we also had this afternoon leg Fibonacci. So I'll go ahead and I'll show you that. And I'm going to hit the replay right here. So I want to replay the Fibonacci for you. Okay. And this right here, my friends, this little style that we like to do is it's called combination trading. Okay. So combination trading is when you take like a trigger and you add a Fibonacci to it, and then you double up your position. Okay. So that's called combination trading. So we had a combination trade on Monday. So I'll go ahead and let me walk you through this. So we went ahead here, guys. We popped up, right? You could see. So anytime we go up vertically, at some point, we're going to come down, right? We know that. At some point, we're going to come down. We don't go up forever. So we use the Fibonacci. We take it here from low to high like this, and we wait for the golden zone between the 50 to the 786 to come back and fill us. And when we come back down here, guys, when we come back down here and fill, this is where we're looking to dip by. And the reason we're doing that is because the option premiums are going to be cheaper over here. They're going to be cheaper. We want to get it on the pullback. So let me go ahead and walk you through that trade we took. Fibonacci live setups. We'll go to the 15th. Where are you? 15 right here. All right. So there we go. So, okay. So this was the morning leg right here. So we just extended our high, just like I'm showing you guys. And then same price action we have here. We went ahead and called it out here in the room. And then you could see right here, 618 filled long, back at 50 now, 382 hit. So in the Fibonacci live setups and lottos room, this is where we go through the Fibonacci live in real time, call out when we get filled and everything like that, because it's hard to draw it in real time if you don't have that experience. But once you do it a few times, it's pretty straightforward. So you can see we came down here to the 618, pop right back up to the 382. So if you're scalping, that's how you want to do it. You want to take it from one level back up to the other level. Okay, so one level to the other to the other. So you use the targets above you as way of locking in profits, or you can hold for the bigger pictures like this. You could see how many times we tested the 618. 1, 2, 3 times we tested the 618, and then we squeezed into the close. So Monday was, usually slow, but this past Monday was excellent because we had very good setups. We had triggers, we had fibs, we had fractals, we had good plays. So that was the recap for Monday, guys. Pretty clean. And I was really happy with starting the week green. So hit me with a 10. Are you guys good with that? Let's move on to Tuesday. Was that clear? All right. Let me go ahead. And what we do, we're just going to go ahead now, and we're going to move our white line up to the high, and we're going to move our other white line down to the low. So I do this every day. I'm going to go ahead and draw my high and my low. Okay. Oh, everybody's watching the new Game of Thrones show. Oh my God, that's what it is. What? It's like, why are we at half the viewers we normally get? Everybody's watching Game of Thrones. Man, I screwed up. I'm trying to make money out here, and people trying to watch Game of Thrones. My God, I'm silly. All right, so let's continue. Good thing is you can watch this on replay. So the trading plan for the 16th, our long trigger was 428.94. So I'm going to go ahead and move this up. 428. Is that really true though, guys? Because we have like usually 200 viewers. We have 100 today. Is it really because of Game of Thrones? That's weird. We really have that much Game of Thrones fans? All right, here we go. So first candle comes in on Monday. You could see we're right below the green line. That's our trigger, right? So I'll go ahead to my commentary. Here we go. Good morning, friends. Inside open here, friends. We have our long and short trigger ready to go. So our long trigger right here was 428.94, and the trigger went off right here at right around 10:35-ish. So the trigger went long, and I said, boom. Well, that's 3 days in a row. Boom, love this team. So this one was a really simple day, guys, because you'll see right here, we came, hovered below the trigger for a while, and this is what I like to see. I like to see us building a little wall below the trigger, because if we do come and pierce through it, I'm expecting all of these wicks. You see all of these wicks right here. I'm expecting those to get stopped out. So we turn around right here later in the day, we start to push up. Boom. You see how when we came through here, all of these wicks got stopped out. These were all shorts. So you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wicks. That's why when we started to push through, we squeezed. And that's why I was really confident about taking this trigger, because I saw these wicks getting pressured. So here we go, guys. We broke through and we squeezed again. Very nice. And I will say this is probably the best week of triggers we've had in months. We had 4 days in a row of triggers working. It was like, so it felt like we were just scientists or something. It felt like we were so smart, but we're just following our plan. And it's not going to work like that all the time, but we have a very simple way. And that's all that matters, simplicity. So our green line, here we go, guys. Like I said, boom, target, clean. So that was really nice. All right. So that was our trigger. And then we had a few Fibonacci plays as well. So the first Fibonacci play we had, guys, was a long play. And then so we had a Fibonacci morning leg and a short leg. So if you go right here to my book, guys, I'm just going to show you the differences, right? So there's long and short. And the difference right here, it's called the opposing leg. So you have a morning leg and an opposing leg. Afternoon leg always comes in later in the day, but in the morning leg and the opposing leg, they're going to be paired together, right? So if I go back through here, so the first leg of the day, you see we had 3 candles, low to high right here. Boom. Okay. We came into the golden zone right here, guys. We got filled down here, pop right back up into our targets. This one was nice. Some members made good gains on this one. Personally, in the small account challenge, we're using a stop loss at the 90 mark. So unfortunately, on this trade right here with the 90, we got stopped out for the small account challenge. But some of the members that are using options, are using the swing low as their stop, they still made money on this. But thankfully, right after that, guys, we had the opposing leg, which was a big money. So the opposing leg, we take it from high to low right there. And you can see we got filled right here on the 786. Right there, guys. That one was a beautiful fill, and that was a crusher. That one was a home run trade, okay? And let's take a pause here for a second, guys. Let's take a pause because I want to show you something that's pretty crazy, okay? So in the stock market, guys, in trading in general, there's algorithms, there's math, there's robots that do a lot of trading. The robots are the ones that run the market, because they do high frequency trading. So just to show you guys some of this concept of Fibonacci. So you could see here that we got filled on the 786 retracement, and look where this robot takes it to. The robot takes it to the 786 extension. So this right here, guys, this is evidence of some type of mathematical synergy that's happening, some symmetrical type of trading here. And this is why I love the fibs, because this can give us insights of where it can reverse. Okay, where can it reverse? And you could see here, the algorithm loaded on the 786, we're able to catch that short. And then we come all the way back down here, guys, to the 786 extension, and we put in a confirmation bar. The confirmation bar is the inside bar. That's why I have my indicators, golden indicators. Let me go ahead and link this in the chat. Okay, make sure you go ahead and add those right now. Okay, I have the indicators there because it gives that confluence. So we go 786 to 786 inside bar, and then boom, that's it. It's gone. So the bull algo, right? The bull algo was waiting here when the bear was completed, and the bear completed its move, and it took its profits off the table. Okay, and here's another thing, guys. If we want to go even deeper, just to show you the power of Fibonacci, I could go on like this forever, but check this out. If we take the previous day's range, let me just get rid of these lines here. If we take the previous day's range, here's the low, here's the high. Okay, watch this now. So the 50% retracement is the overall move on the day. We came back to the 50 and we went exactly, guys, to the penny, to the 50% extension. That's where the bulls completed, and then we collapsed. So guys, hit me with a 10 if that just blew your mind. Hit me with a 10 if that blew your mind. So it's like, as long as you play around the fibs, you're setting yourself up for success. Because first of all, you're getting a pullback. So that right there is going to make sure that you have a better chance of making money. Second of all, you have clear defined moves. So you're going 50% pullback, 50% extension. It's very simple. You're just following the algo. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to come up with anything. You don't have to read every bar. You just stick to the plan. Right? So like I said, this one here, Silk Heaven, this one right here was the opposing leg. Opposing, okay? That's the opposing leg. So that's why we took this one. That's what we call the opposing leg. So you can read up on that one right here, page 26. All right. So just to show you guys some of that fib action on the 17th, let's go ahead and show you. Sorry, on the 16th. So here we go. So here was the 16th. So this was the long that I was talking about earlier. And then you could see we had that pop right back up. Really, really nice. And then we had this completion here. Here was the completion with the inside bar. So very, very nice. All right. Okay, so let's keep going now. We'll go on to the 17th. All right. So the 17th, guys, guess what? We had another short winner, another trigger, right? Another trigger. So go ahead here. I'll draw the high and the low. Hit me with a 10 if you guys are enjoying it right now. You guys all right? I appreciate your time being here. I know there's other things you could be doing right now. So I really appreciate that. Really do. All right, so here we go. We're going to go back to the triggers. And I recommend new traders, you can just sit and watch these triggers all day long. And you can just watch how we react around these triggers and just learn the triggers. The triggers are based on Fibonacci. And I created the triggers, guys. I didn't learn about it from anybody. It was my back testing. It was me losing money. In the stock market, guys, I put in close to $200,000 over the last 7 years. And when I first started, I lost about 20 grand off the bat. And that basically inspired me to do more testing and to build different things, to figure out systems that work. And this one right here, I'm showing you the trigger. It's based on the Fibonacci and the average true range. The win rate is about 60%. And sometimes you get a string of winners and a string of losers. But the good thing about the trigger is very simple. It's two lines, long and short. So I really like the trigger, and I really like to tell new traders, if you don't understand the fibs, if it's too intense, just play around the triggers and develop that habit first. Then you can add a bunch of things there. Okay. All right. So here we go. I'm going to go back in here now, and I'm going to go to the 17th. So the 17th was an awesome trade, guys. So remember our red line. Now that's our short trigger. So once we touch that line right there, that's where I want to go short. So I'm going to go to my commentary. So I said, waiting for the first 3-minute bar to close. So initially, I wanted to take an opening range breakout. And then right at 9:32, I said, no orb candle is too big. You could see it was a pretty big candle, and it was pretty close to the trigger. So I decided to not do the orb, and I just waited for this trigger instead. And then you can see the next candle comes in here. Boom. It touches our short trigger right there. And if we go down to like a 1 minute, you can see it in more detail. We came up to the short trigger. We touched it, guys, right here. You can see me saying short, target one hit, going to break even now for short trigger. Boom. Look how beautiful our short trigger is, guys. Send the red. Amazing flush. I love it. So that one was really simple. And I will be honest, when the candle was like this and it was green, I was a little bit scared because in my head, I was thinking there's no way in a row that we're going to do 4 days in a row triggers winners. I was just thinking in my head, at some point we're going to lose. But it doesn't matter. In trading, it's all mathematical. So you just play the numbers, you play the edges, you keep playing. You're going to have to lose, right? But that's the cost of doing business. You're going to have to lose. But when you only really lose the game when you don't follow your plan. So the short trigger came in here, guys. We filled. There's our red line right here. We got short right there. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. So we had that nice little push down. Then we came right back up, guys. We tested it again. You see that? So I love it when we test again, because the second time we tested, you see how we rejected? This time I was confident that we were going to crush down right there. Okay. So we got our new low right there. So really, really nice. And someone asked me in the Discord, it's like, Rich, do you play the trigger twice? Definitely you can. And especially when we get rejections like this, you know that it's stronger. Because if we reject it a second time, then that confirms that there's some type of short pressure there. Okay. And let me just go ahead here, right? So there's our low. And then let me go ahead and walk you through the fibs. Okay. So I'm going to go now to the fibs and I'll walk you through. So every day, if you really, if I really think about it, guys, what the style I like to do is an opening range breakout, a trigger, or a fib, you know, something like that. I always will do the fibs every day, but whether I do an opening range breakout or a trigger, it depends on the day. But the Fibonacci is always going to be a staple, okay? Because the risk to reward is so good that you can't pass it up, okay? So here we go. So this was the first Fibonacci of the 17th. So I'll go ahead and I'll show you. So it was these two candles, right? So we had low to high right here. Another nice one here into the golden zone, 50 to 786. And what we're looking for, let me get rid of these lines. When we get filled in this golden zone, you can have a stop loss for protection at the low. And what you're looking for is, you know, really all of these lines above are targets. But when you make a new high like this, that's when you have the radar has to be going off on your head, like cover, 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 cover. Because a lot of the times with these new highs, it'll trap rookie traders that are looking for breakouts, that like they have FOMO. Oh, the market is it's rallying, it's green, it's going up, it's going up. The breakout trader gets punished, but you won't be that trader because you're going to be the one selling. Okay. So there was that first Fibonacci long. And then from there, we had the short, very similar to the day before. If I come here high to low right there, okay, you can see we came back into the 50 multiple times, 50, 50 multiple times, and that took us down. Okay, so that was nice. So the fib action on the week was clean, very, very clean. And when you're hammering that with futures, guys, you're making a lot of money. Okay, and this right here was also the FOMC day. And we were pretty much done trading already by this time, because we already hit a lot of profits here. But going into the FOMC, just to show you guys, there are Fibonacci's on the FOMC. So I'm just going to show you how you can trade it with fibs. So the first push on the FOMC we had was there. Okay, so you could take your fib from your low to your high. You could see we had a 50% here. We had a 50% to an extension. And what happens again? Rookie traders are buying the breakout and they get punished. Okay, they get punished, they get trapped, and you're selling over there. All right, you're not buying there. You're not going to get trapped like them. And then on the way down, we had this opposing leg, high to low. Okay, it wasn't really deep enough to get in, but a little front run on the 50 took us back down. Okay, boom. All right, hit me with the 10. Are you guys okay so far? You guys still here? You guys all right? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go on to Thursday, which was the 18th. Thursday is an interesting day because we close with an inside day. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and draw my range like this. And I'm going to play through the price action of Thursday, and you're going to see. Notice that we're not going to get out of this box. We're not going to get out of this box. Notice that, okay? So this is all of Thursday's price action, okay? So this is what we call an inside day. We stay in the box. And the purpose of this, a lot of times, is the market makers. You can see we had the FOMC. So the market makers, the premiums are high on the FOMC. So they're punishing people that were buying expensive premiums by giving basically one full day of going nowhere. So what this does is it traps those traders and it causes the premiums to decay and they lose money. Okay. So that was an inside day. And sometimes it happens, you know, the clue here was, you see how we opened in the middle. So you see, if I draw Fibonacci on the high to the low, you see we opened literally in the middle right here. This is 930. So we opened on the 50. And it's like I say, right? It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for you to get out of the range. That's why I always say on inside days, I expect some chop back and forth, back and forth. So thankfully, none of our triggers got filled. None of them got filled. So we didn't have any losers on the triggers. But the only trade that we had on this guy's here was this morning leg fib right here. I'll show you. So we had the 930. If I take it from high to low right here, so you could see, guys, barely got stopped out on this position, barely. So here is our high to protect us. And right here, guys, literally pennies away from breaking that high. If that high had broken, that would have been a sure loser. But you could see here, filled into the golden zone, took a little bit of heat, but then right back down. Watch this. Fibonacci took it right back down to this 50% extension. And that 50% extension was that run right up. Okay, so that was nice. That was pretty much it. And I knew on that day that I'm not going to throw in a lot of bullets. I'm not going to throw in a lot of money. I'm not going to put myself at risk because it was that inside chop. And I was expecting that. And some days you just have to know, based on the odds, guess what? This is not going to be our day, and we're gonna take a step away. And I'll show you in my live commentary. I let people know. I said inside open today again, friends. Need to be very careful here. Going for the 9-day winning streak. Let's do it. So this is where we hit that fib, and I said great morning fib leg 618 strong. And that was it. That was it, guys. You can see my commentary was done at pretty much 10 o'clock, right? So I just said right here. So Derry, that's my younger brother. He's killing with the fibs this morning. I'm going to leave the triggers in and check on him back in a bit. Let's go, friends. If you caught that morning fib, that makes 9 days in a row. Green, love y'all. So the triggers, I left them open and they never got filled. They never got filled because we had an inside day. We never broke the range. All right. So, and that's it. And some days are going to be like that. These type of days, I see a lot of traders blow up their accounts because they buy. So I'll give you an example. So they'll buy the breakout right here. They'll buy the breakout here, then they'll short here, then they'll buy the breakout right here again, because they don't understand that the chances are that we're going to chop. That's the whole point of an inside day. So you got to know that up front, okay? And then here we go, guys. The last play of the day was the last trading day, was Friday. And I had an orb, which was a loser. And then we had a afternoon leg, and that was it. So I'm very, very sad about this trade here. I'm going to go down to the 3-minute and I'll show you guys. Because this one, I had the right idea, but I got stop hunted. And every now and then you will get stop hunted. You will, right? And that's a part of the game. And it sucks because this was going to be my 10th day in a row as a winner. But I just got stopped out. So I'll go ahead and show you. Here we go. Good morning, friends. All right, let's see if we can complete the 10-day winning streak. I may be taking an orb. So I went for the orb, guys, and I went short at 933. So right when the low of this candle broke, see, so here's the low. It broke right there. I went short. So that little piece right there, I got short. So we pop right back up, guys. And then I added one more time short. So I said adding short here one more time, small size. So I added when we came back up, looking for, okay, break here, pop back and roll over. And that little wick right there, that tiny wick broke my stop loss, which was right here. The high was 425.22. There was my stop loss. We went up to 3 cents higher, stopped me out, and then we rolled over completely, guys. We rolled over, we flushed. And I missed all of that, which was sad. But, you can't get them all. And that ended my winning streak there, guys. So the good thing about that was we were able to rebound a little bit, which I'm going to show you on Apple, which is also going to be our stock summary. And then I need to talk about AMD. All right. All right. So that's pretty much it, guys, for the SPY trading for the week. I'm going to move over to Apple now to show you how I was able to, at least on Friday, make some money back with Apple. But are you okay with that? Was that good? Hit me with an 11. Was that good? Did you guys enjoy that? So just to summarize, the triggers are still on a winning streak. It's been, I think, 5 days in a row, trigger winner. Let's see if that continues. And the fibs were just on fire all week long. No problems. And the only orb I took was on Friday, and that one was the loser. So luckily, I was able to get back Apple, and I'm going to walk you through Apple now, okay? So I'm going to replay Apple. So this is a little lesson for stock trading. So this is great for you guys that like to trade stocks. I'm going to walk you through a picture perfect day trading stocks. Basically, it's a picture perfect day. It does. Honestly, it was a picture perfect. So I'm going to show you here. So I start off on the daily chart for Apple. And what we had here, guys, was a tight inside bar, very tight inside bar. And let's just look back at the inside bars previously. So we had a holy grail here, which was a winner. We had an inside bar here, winner. This inside bar depends on where you got filled. It was, the range is tight. This one here, loser. Sorry, excuse me, guys. Loser. This one here, weren't able to get filled. So we're just looking back and seeing, okay, you know what? With the inside bars, one thing is for sure. The next day after an inside bar, we break out. That's for sure. We don't end up with a double inside bar on Apple. We do tend to break out. So that's why Apple was my Lotto Friday pick, okay, going into Friday. So this is what an inside bar looks like. So here is the 18th of August. This is the price action. Notice how tiny that box is. So this is the price action for the 18th of August. And this is the price action for the 17th of August. Okay. And let's make that in a different color. So this is what an inside bar looks like in price action on a 5-minute chart. You have a big range, and then you have a tiny box, which is the range of the inside bar. So what we're saying here is this is likely to break out. Okay. Are you following me? Hit me with the 3 if that makes sense. So because it's likely to break out, what I want to do is I want to day trade it the next day, because I know we can expect some volatility. And I also know, because of this whole day of going sideways, that the premiums, the option premiums, are going to be at a discount. It's going to be cheaper, because whenever you go sideways for a full day, the premium, you're going to lose premium on options. And that's when I want to come in and take advantage of that. I want to come in and make money on cheap options. I don't want to buy the expensive ones. I want the cheap ones, because that makes sure I make money. Okay. So this trade actually started off on Twitter. It was one of my free plays. So one of my free Lotto Friday plays. So I'll show you that right here. So Apple. So our short was 173.30. So I'll walk you through that. Right. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw that line, 173.30. Okay. We have to remember that. That's going to be very important. And I'm going to take this, I'm going to put it in red. Okay. I'm also going to go into the Discord. This area, member area, this is the stock area, and this is the SPY area. So if I go here to our trading plans, we'll look at Apple. So Apple, we wanted to short at 173.30. Our stop was 173.80. So I'm going to put that stop right there as protection. So 173.80. So in my Discord there, I always have full plans for anybody that's interested. So there's the full plans, 173.80. And our target was 172.82, and we're using the 172.5 puts. Okay. So going back here, where are you? Right there. So 172.82 right there. Right. And feel free to mark up your chart with me. You know, as I'm doing this, you can do this with me too. Okay. Discord, brother, tradingwars.com. I'll show you that in a second. But feel free to mark this up with me. Okay. So the red line is where I'm entering short. Once I get filled, the yellow line is my protection. The green line is my first target. And I like to take multiple targets. Okay. But I always put a first target for anybody that just wants to get out. Okay. Some people are just scalpers, but I take multiple. So here we go. Boom. So we got filled. We'll go down to the 1 minute so we can see this closely. So we got filled at the open at 9:30, you could see, and we came pretty close to our stop loss, but it was far enough to protect us. And the stop loss is also using some type of average true range and fibs as well. So here we go. We got filled here on the red line. And then from there, go back to the 5. Next candle came in, boom, hit our target. Very clean. So that could have been your quick scalp on the day. But I personally held this for bigger targets. So we flushed through here, guys, and we made this 2-leg move. So right down here, the puts went for, I think it was about, let me check. I wrote it down. So that it was about 55% on the first leg right here. So this second one was probably about 80%. I personally use shares with this one on Apple because I had access to the margin for it, but you could definitely use it with options as well. So from here, we had that first push down. And if you're trading the fibs, right, you can also use this high to low, just like I teach you, right? There's your golden zone. Look at that beautiful 618 rejection right there, taking us back down. So that was nice. And then after that, I did a live stream on Friday, and I did this one live on YouTube. So check it out, guys. If you haven't seen my live trading that I did on Friday, it's there posted on the YouTube. And we took this trade, we took this one together on YouTube. And I did these call outs together. Okay. So we did the afternoon leg on Apple. And the way we did the afternoon leg, we just take our high and our low like this. And you can see that we also drew it up here. We drew it up here for members as well. And then I did the call outs here as we got filled and hit target. So let me just show you. So we're going to make a new, as we make a new low, you just take your anchor and you pull it lower. And this one right here, guys, I really think this is probably the most powerful way to trade 0 days to expiry. I think this is probably the most powerful way to trade zero DTE, because this short here actually went for 200%. And the reason is, so if you have a chance, you can write this down. But the reason is the afternoon leg comes between, so right here in the book right here, afternoon leg Fibonacci retracement, page 20, if you want to follow along. So the afternoon leg comes anywhere between 11 to 1 o'clock. Okay. So we have a range on the day from high to low. Okay. We have a range on the day. 0 days to expire contracts mean they expire in 0 days. So on Friday, you're using the Friday expiry, the contract is going to expire on Friday. It's going to expire at 4 o'clock when the market closes. So think about it like this. The afternoon leg allows us to wait like a sniper at a level. So in this case, we waited at the 618. So we're sitting here waiting to short. Okay. So what most traders would do, what most new traders would do, is they are going to buy puts down here. And why do you think they're going to buy puts here? Why would they buy puts here? Let's just brainstorm this. I hope you guys don't mind. I just want to spend a little bit of time on this topic. Okay. So why do you think a new trader will buy puts down here? Why would they do that? Well, the main reason is because of FOMO. All right. And with FOMO, it comes from, you know, what community they're a part of, what they see on social media, etc. But down here is where they think the market is going to crash, everything's crashing. Okay, they start to see alerts, they start to see sweepers, they start to see, you know, all these different things that stimulates them. And but they don't realize that this move on Apple it's already been 11 o'clock. It's been going down for 2 hours, pretty much. Okay. So if you allow yourself to buy puts down here, you're going to pay a premium because the option contract has factored in the first move of the day. So the options are very smart things. And the people that sell them are even smarter, because after this big push down, the option is saying the premium is pricing in that this move is going to continue. And if it doesn't continue, if that move doesn't continue that way it does, you're going to lose money no matter what. Look, you could short right here, and by the end of the day, it could be here, and you could still be worthless on the option. It can go to 0 because you overpaid for it, right? Hit me with a 4 if you follow that concept. But if we really want to master not just Fibonacci, but being able to get things at a good deal, that's what trading is about. Buy low, sell high, buy low. That's it. What we do here now is we wait for the stock to come back up. And if it doesn't want to come back up for whatever reason, we can let it go, because we know the chances of this move in the morning continuing is extremely low. So we don't want to go ahead and risk our hard-earned money on something that's a low probability. So we sit here, guys, we wait for the 618. Okay. Came all the way here, finally, at 1 o'clock. And the beauty about this is it was rallying. So the puts, okay, will be even cheaper because it's taking this beating. The same puts that you would buy down here are probably 50% cheaper up here, or maybe even 70% cheaper up here, depending on which strike you do. Okay, so from here we say, all right, we're using the fib. Here's our 618. We short now. Okay, full risk. We put in $200. We put in $100. Whatever. Full risk. I'm willing to risk it all on this, because if I'm wrong, I'm gonna lose $100. But if I'm right, I can make $200, $300, $400, $500. And from here, guys, watch this. Boom. So this move was 200+% on the 0 DTE, and that's the one we were taking here. And I just wanted to just make sure you guys understand that concept. When you want to trade options, when you want to trade 0 days to expire, I think the afternoon leg so the afternoon Fibonacci leg on the actual expiry day, so for SPY, it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, have a big edge. because you're combining the fibs plus you're using the options. You're taking advantage of the options. You let them decay for the first 3-4 hours, and then you come in and you hit it. All right. And obviously, it's not going to work all the time. But when it does work, your payout is so much bigger that you can survive in the game. Okay. Does that make sense, guys? Hit me with a 10. Hit me with a 10 if that makes sense. Cecilia, welcome to the Trading Wars Army. Thank you very much for your support, guys. Let's welcome Cecilia with the TW Army Spy and VIP. Thank you. All right. So that's the one we caught Apple. That, that made me back something, but, wasn't enough, but still helped me out a little bit. So there we go, my friends. The last thing that I wanted to talk about was AMD. If I go here on AMD, I ran the scanners this weekend and I found this beautiful pattern on AMD. The double inside bar, very similar to the one we had on the Qs right here. So this is the one I called out on the Qs we had on the 11th of July. We took that one. We made lots of money. And AMD set up a similar pattern again. So AMD looking really hot. And I wanted to share that with you guys. I'm expecting a lot of volatility for AMD coming in the few weeks. The options are at a good price because they've been hit for 2 weeks of going sideways. So this is a good time for us to take a swing. And I just wanted to let you guys know that I am starting something new. This morning I sat down and I was just thinking about what can I do for the Trading Wars Army. So the people here on YouTube, like Todd, SDK, Willers, Ramon, Silk Heaven, anybody with the green in their name is a part of the Trading Wars Army. The price is $4.99 a month, but right now YouTube is doing a deal where you can get the first month for $3.99. And what I'm doing actually is I'm posting every week. I'm going to post one strong weekly swing trade that I see, but this week it's AMD, something that I see that's strong. And I'm going to post the entry, the target, and the option contract to use. All right. And I think this is going to be great because it helps me to engage with the YouTube a lot. And I think you guys are going to like it. I mean, it's a good setup that I'm going to post every week. And it's not that bad. It's not that expensive, guys. And I really think that, hopefully I can add some value to you guys. So now the Trading Wars Army, you're going to get the swing trade weekly, you're going to get the newsletter monthly, and you're going to get your own giveaways. And I just want to post this right now for anybody that's interested and wants to support. Also, guys, I do live streaming on Fridays. And if we get more people that join the army right here, they click that button join, right? So all you gotta do is click join. So you can see right now it's $3.99. If I get a lot of people that support, I'll start streaming on more Fridays. All right, and we could take place together. I think the vision that I have right now for my future is, I started off on YouTube here. I have, how many videos do I have now? Started off in 2020. I have 536 videos, and I'm a teacher, and I know that, and I get joy from helping people figure out problems and helping them achieve their dreams in their life. It makes me happy. I've always been a teacher. So I think the direction that I really want to go here, guys, is I want to get the YouTube to be a lot bigger. And I believe in the content that I post, and I show a lot of transparency, and I show my setups. And I think that we have the potential here for this channel to be huge, because I don't really see a lot of people showing real things or trading live. See a lot of hindsight on YouTube. And I think I have an edge. I really do. You guys think we have an edge? Hit me with a 6. You guys think we have an edge? I think we do. I think we do something different here, guys. And I believe in my heart that we can grow. And it's going to start with the Trading Wars Army and you subscribers. So do me a favor, my friends. Go ahead, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to just keep giving away money because I think that's probably the fastest way to get people to sub. Even though the content is good, I'm going to also give away money. So when we break 25K subs right here, guys, I'm going to go ahead and give away $500. And I think that's going to help me. It's not about like the money, because people need money. Some people are on their last straw, and I'm happy to help, with my giveaways. So let's go ahead, guys, hit that subscribe for me. And that's pretty much it, my friends. I really wanted to thank you for your time. Check me out at tradingwars.com. That's the place to be. That's where I'm at. everything I talked about with the fibs is in this book, the Fibonacci and Options Mastery. You can get 1 month for free. Come trade with us live tomorrow. Plus, you'll get my indicators for life, the premium ones, which have alerts. You can send alerts to your grandma, to your dog, when you get fibs, when you get inside bars. And what I talked about in SPY is in this book, where I talk about all those setups. So the trigger trades are in here, the opening range breakouts in here, and Fibonacci power entries. These are the previous day's range, the one I showed you there with the 50. So that's the SPY book, one of my best sellers as well. So you can go ahead here, guys, and you can grab any one of those books and get 1 month for free. Come trade with us live tomorrow, or you can sign up right here on the main page, guys, and you can sign up for the room here directly. All right. Thanks for your time. I feel like I'm forgetting to say something here. You know, golden indicators, make sure you have that. Trading Wars FAQ, make sure you guys read this if you have questions. And also my fib settings are in here. 100 trade challenge, make sure you guys are getting through this. We'll be looking at some. Oh, by the way, next Sunday, we're having the Fibonacci Seminar for members. I'll just go ahead and put that up here. So the Fibonacci Seminar is going to be next Sunday, the 28th, and I'm going to be sending out the Zoom link soon. So if you have all 3 books, you get in here for free. And we're going to go through a lot more stuff about Fibonacci that I can't really talk about on YouTube, you know, just because I don't want people to just copy and paste my work and then sell it to other people and rip me off. All right. So thank you for your time. Let's do one giveaway here to wrap up the stream. And then we'll wrap it up here. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pick the giveaway this week is going to be for Trading Wars Army members. And sometime during the week or next week, I'm going to do another free giveaway. I did a free giveaway for anybody. It was like on Thursday or something. So I need to do one for the Trading Wars Army. So right now, guys, if you're considering joining, click the join button right now. Boom, just hit there, join. If you're considering doing it, you can do it now. And I'm going to do a giveaway for the Trading Wars Army members right now. So let me go ahead and pull that up here, guys. So let's see what we have in here. So it's going to be a book and 1 month for free. So that's $100 in value right there. No charge, my friends. Who do we have? So let's see where we're at. So if you want to join, do it now. So you have a chance. Boom. GB just entered the draw. Welcome, my brother, to the Trading Wars Army. All right, I'm going to do it right now. Okay, so here we go. I always forget sometimes like where I need to go in YouTube to see the list. But it's under memberships for anybody interested. All right, here we go. So we have 143 members. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull up a random number generator. We're going to do 1 to 143. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 111. Okay, I'm going to go ahead here. So I can't show you guys all the lists because, you know, could be confidential stuff here from people that sign up. And I don't want to share that. But here we go. Number 111. I have to go back one page. Wow, this name. So Mr. IAD Kins 85119. So let me write that out. IAD Kins 85119. You are the winner, my friend. All right, IAD Kins 85119. You are the winner, my friend. Thank you very much for playing and signing up and showing me support. We'll do more giveaways, guys. Don't worry, there'll be more. IAD Kins, just go ahead, DM me or email me. We'll verify your YouTube account and we'll get you set up with a 1 month free. Okay, IAD Kins 85119. All right, thank you very much, guys. Appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of your day here. Let's get some rest and let's get ready to make some money tomorrow. And let's just keep it going. Okay, let's keep it rolling, guys. Thank you so much. All right, have a good day.